Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm sure you remember this bike. It's the last bike I built. Put a video up on it. I've made a couple of small changes to it already, and I'm planning on doing a few more today. Let me show you what I've changed so far. This wheel set is a different wheel set than I did on the build. Was able to get my replacement cassette. This is an 11 to 34, and I put these bigger 2.1 inch tires. Let's see, rode this bike yesterday, and let me tell you, the tires made a huge difference. Looks like I pretty much maxed out clearance on them. This was the wheel set I used when I first built the bike. 11 by 28 cassette. Tires 26 by 1.75. There's nothing wrong with this wheel set, but the ride quality with a wider tire with more volume of air in the inside made a huge difference. Made such a big difference, now starting to think I might just keep this bike instead of selling it. Only a couple of other gripes I have that have come up as I've been using it a little bit more. These V-brakes, spring on the inside must be getting tired. I'm having to constantly adjust it. I mean, the wheels have been trued, so that's not the problem. But after so much use, it starts to scrape on one side. Oh, those V-brakes were from a teardown. I got a different set here. Some slightly used Shimano. I think those would be a lot better. So I'll be putting those on. Another problem, well, I shouldn't say a problem, more like another pet peeve, is I don't really care for the way these pedals feel. I think it's because of this big gap. When I have my shoe on there, it's not very comfortable. I mean, they spin fine. I think these got to go too. So we got the V-brakes, pedals, and yes, there's more. These grips that I put on, these ODI fold molded, they're decent, but I'm not too happy with them. Those will be getting replaced, as well as these V-brake levers. As you can see, the angle of this up like that, I don't like them. They work okay. I don't like what it's doing to the cable here. Once again, I guess more of a pet peeve. It doesn't restrict the function in any way. Let me show you the ones I got. Okay. As you can see, the difference right there. These are not angling inward. So I think that'll be an improvement. Those will be getting replaced. Might be replacing these bars with something that might just have a little bit of a rise, maybe even a few degrees sweep in. Nothing too drastic, but just something to make some little tweaks. I've also noticed, of course, because this is a larger frame, it's got the longer head tube. Riding this bike, I'm definitely more in a tuck position, which I've been getting used to. I'm really not complaining about that too much. But I have noticed that I don't like the bars to be very wide when I'm in that position. I prefer my hands be a little bit closer together. It must be just my comfort zone there. But when the bars are too far apart, that bothers me a little bit more. So, recap, changing V-brakes, pedals, hand grips, V-brake levers, possibly the handlebars. See what we got. Hope that I don't have to recable these. This one's a little bit snug. This one's got a little bit more length to them. If I go with a slightly different bar, I'll see how it plays out. Right, I think this is the bar we're going to go with. I know what you're thinking, it's pretty much the same bar. Well, here's the difference. That's steel, and that one's not. It does have a slight curve to it, and it is slightly shorter. It's not going to make no difference, not night and day or anything for sure. But an alloy bar for an alloy bike, I say. Let's give this guy a shot. Did find some cleaner bolts in the parts bin, so I guess we're going to go with those. I mean, since I got it off already, might as well upgrade those little guys as well. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is try to take an inch off each end of this bar. This bar currently is 22 inches. Take an inch off each side, it's going to make it 20 across. See how that goes. Just 1 inch. All right. Oh, that works a lot better. A little bit of hand sanitizer. Worked a lot better putting it on the rim of the grip than on the bar itself. That should evaporate and we should be in business. Just going to put these on tentatively right now, so I have to get the bike down, see what position I really want it in. much better. Going with these guys. Also a cheap pedal. This just feels much better on the foot. Alright guys, let's see what we got. Alright, just to recap, place front and rear V-brakes. Well, since the last video, that's a different wheel set with the 2.1 tires. 11 by 32, or by 34, I believe that's a 34 cassette. Different pedals. These are actually pretty decent for the price. They feel comfortable, so I use them quite a bit. Went with the RE grips. These obviously got some wear on them. Still good. These levers, I love the way they look on here. I think that's definitely a nice upgrade. And they feel great. Between that and the new V-brakes, so much better. All that's left is to put some miles on it. Let's see how it feels. Tell you what, on a windy day, you can't beat pavement. Doing some road riding now. Heading to the city. Whew. Been riding on this little gravel path here on the right side. This traffic is brutal. Whew. Need a breather. Headwind. And on this choppy stuff. Damn. I think I might be better off on the grass over here. Let me give that a shot. Well, grass is definitely safer. Not any faster though. Finally a shoulder and a sidewalk. Oh, thank you, Jesus. And that's exactly why I usually drive to the trail. Definitely an adventure if I want to ride my bike there like I'm doing now. Whew. Whew, finally made it to some residential streets. Man, those roads are loud. At least I got a sidewalk here with rails. Thankfully I found a water fountain. Fill up the old flask. Take this ramp up and it's going to take me right to the I&M Canal. Trees are definitely giving me some protection. The wind is not as bad. But I am heading west, and the wind is coming from the northwest. Good news is that on my way home, should have that wind at my back the whole way. Alrighty, not too bad. Definitely broke this bad boy in. Well, once again, guys, if you made it this far, thank you very much. I do appreciate your time. Have yourself a great day.